What's going on here? What's Gatsby trying to do?
Gatsby's obsessed with the past. He can't let go. He can't move on.
He wants a do-over. Daisy didn't choose him 5 years ago, so he's trying to turn back the clock. Make it like it was. Before she slipped away from him.
If Gatsby could fix everything just the way it was before, then maybe she'd choose him.
Well, it seems like he's doomed to failure. I think that Nick is the voice of reason here. He's trying to talk sense into Gatsby. He's trying to say, come on, let's be realistic. You can't repeat the past.
Can't repeat the past. Can't repeat the past.
This is the life. What a party. Only Gatsby can gather East Egg and West Egg and let them smash together. Hello, Miss Hip. Hello, Miss Hag. Pleasure to see you. Gatsby's place is always hopping, isn't it? Oh, look. There's Bunsen, still carrying the torch from the Blue Girl. Ha ha ha. Indeed, she's having a whale of a good time.
So who's this Gatsby anyways? Some big bootlegger?
Where'd you hear that?
The streets have eyes, the streets have ears. Word on the street is I got a problem.
And you think this Gatsby's your problem?
All I know is somebody's moving in on my territory and moving fast.
So? What do you want me to do?
I'd like to know who he is and what he does. I want you to make a point on finding out. Some things need to be handled. This might get ugly. Just want to make sure none of it comes back to me.
Well, it's gonna cost you more than it did last time. I gotta call some reinforcements. I know a couple of associates who are just right. And they need to get paid too. Don't forget, I got the key to the jail cell.
Money's not an issue. This is important to me.
Why is it so important?
You know how much money I make in a year? Doesn't matter. I can afford to lose New York, but it's not about the money. It's my territory. No one screws with it.
Give me the details. A date and time.
I'll let you know when the time comes.
These are mean streets, getting meaner every day.
I know these streets better than anybody else. I grew up here, and I got a new guy who's gonna keep me safe.
Who's this new guy?
I picked up this immigrant boy. Well, big boy. He's my bodyguard now. He ain't got no papers, so I don't gotta give him much. He's gonna do whatever I tell him without a second guess. So where are you from?
Ghana. 25 years old. Only child. As a kid, I grew up in a poor family. I figured if I come to America, I'll see where it takes me.
So you got no papers?
Nope, no papers.
You think you got what it takes to work for me?
Of course I got what it takes. I got nothing to lose.
Do you know who I am?
I've heard rumors, but no, I don't.
I work big business. Nothing fancy. But all you gotta do is just do what I tell you to do.
Will this job pay me enough to support my family?
Don't worry about it. You'll have more money than you know what to do with.
Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. No questions asked.
I like what you stand for. You're hired.
You sure you can trust him?
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
Now where could Gatsby be? I've arranged this private performance and the show's about to start. I'm a denizen of Broadway and I don't like to be kept waiting.
What's going on here?
Nothing, officer. How's your evening?
Don't play Mr. Innocent, drunkard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's in your cup there?
Just some juice, officer.
Doesn't smell like juice. Let me see it. Here's your hat. So tell me, where'd you get the booze?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't start talking, I'm gonna have to use different methods.
Have you heard of a man named Gatsby?
No? Who is he?
He's this new guy who swept into town. He's taken over. Never met him, but he supplies us all with the alcohol. That's all I know. I swear.
Okay, that's a start. Now give me a reason not to lock you up. Yeah, okay, I see.
If you want to get to Gatsby, you gotta start with Wolfshaw.
Gatsby's a fine fellow, handsome to look at, perfect gentleman. Known him for years. I've made a pleasure of his acquaintance just after the war. I discovered a man of fine breeding after I talked to him for an hour. I said to myself, there's the kind of man you'd like to take home and introduce to your mother and sister. Of course, you're much too busy for visits of that kind. Life moves so fast. Blink and you're 50, blink again and you're dead.
Look who it is, Mr. Wolfsheim. I hear you and Gatsby are stepping up your game.
Why don't you come over here and have a little chat right here?
You're stepping on my territory. Some people would call you crazy. I respect that. This is a business, and I gotta do what I gotta do.
You see, Capone, there's strange things that happen in this world. I remember when I used to live in the neighborhood as a young kid. And this boy named Philip, he had a bike. You know what I did, Capone? I took that bike. You know what he did, Capone? He didn't get it back because I took his life. Think you can mess with me? I'll mess with you back.
You think you could do that to me?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I started from the bottom, and I didn't come all this way to get wrecked by a bump in the road.
I guess that makes two of us, but to be honest, I don't think you have it in you.
This is my business. I run this stuff. You're an amateur, and I don't really think you get what I'm about.
So, who's gonna blink first?
All of this was not my dream. My plan was, I wanted to live a modest life. Opened up a barber shop. Things didn't turn out that way. When booze got banned, it opened up an opportunity. I took this opportunity, and it led to greater things than I had envisioned. Now I'm making more money than I know what to do with.
Well, that's good for you, Capone, but once I get your territory in New York, you'd be crying back home to Mama.
By now, you would think that I've reached the American dream. But no, I'm not satisfied. I need more. I want to expand. I want to build an empire. But for now, I'm here right now. And it's just you and me. So, tell me, Mr. Wolfsheim, what's your future hold?
Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgastic future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow, we will run faster, stretch out our arms farther, and one fine morning,
My idea of the American dream is everyone has an equal opportunity to accomplish their goals and dreams.
My thoughts on the American dream is taking a goal that seems unethical to the common man and turning it into a reality.
My idea of the American dream is to
Have a good job, a family maybe, grow up, not too much problems, you know, an easy life.
My idea of the American dream is to live a modest life, not to have all the money in the world, but to have enough to keep you satisfied, to appreciate what you have, and
be happy with it. That's all.